Good morning. This is Pastor Linde with Lyn United Methodist Church. I take you this morning to the book of Psalm, chapter 51. Have mercy on me, O God, according to your faithful love. Wipe away all of my wrongdoings according to your great compassion. Wash me completely clean of my guilt. Purify me from my sin. Because I know my wrongdoings, my sin is always right in front of my face. I've sinned against you, you alone. I've committed evil in your sight. That's why you are justified when you render your verdict completely correct, when you issue your judgment. Yes, I was born in guilt in sin from the moment of my mother conceived me. And yes, you want truth in the most hidden places. You teach me wisdom in the most secret place. Deliver me, Lord, from the violence, God of my salvation, so that my tongue can sing praise to your name and sing of your righteousness. Lord, open my lips and my mouth, so that they will proclaim your praise. Then will you again want me in your presence. The Greek philosopher Plato described reality and representations in his allegory of the cave. In this story, people living in a cave see shadows of things on the wall. The shadow of a bird, for example. Because they have never seen a bird, they assume the shadow must be a real bird. Then one day, someone gets to leave the cave. He actually sees a bird for the first time. He learns that the shadows in the cave are simply a representation of something. The shadow is an outline of a bird, but not the real thing. A similar idea is found in this chapter of Hebrews and in the Old Testament. The priests of the Old Testament were a representation of God's holiness and purity. They helped connect the Israelites to God. They made sacrifices for the people to cover their sin and to give praise to God. They made an earthly representation of the worship of God that takes place in heaven. When Jesus came as the full reality of that worship. Where the priests connected people to the unseen God, Jesus was God in the flesh. And while the priests had to offer sacrifices every day for the people's sin, Jesus offered himself as the once and for all sacrifice for the sins of the world. The priests served in the holy place of the temple. Jesus was the Holy of Holies. The priests did the heavenly work representing God to the people. Christ for us has brought the purity of God to us in a way that is tangible. How have you seen God's promises fulfilled in your life? Are there any promises that you have made to God or to others that have yet to be fulfilled? Remember, in the purity and the love of Christ, and in the humility and your love for him, God is the ruler. God is love. This is Pastor Lyn with Lyn United Methodist Church signing off. Have a great day.